Hello beautiful people, today we are inside the section command prompt out of Windows Fundamentals 2 module. We're continuing with tools that are available through the system configuration panel. The command prompt, CMD, can seem daunting at first, but it's really not that bad once you understand how to interact with it. In early operating systems, the command line was the sole way to interact with the operating system. Let's open the command. You can say here terminal, it will open the command prompt. You can say in here CMD, it will open the command prompt. You can see in here run CMD, it will open the command prompt. There you go, 3 ways to open it. When the GUI graphical user interface was introduced, it allowed users to perform complex tasks with a few clicks on a button instead of entering commands in the command prompt. Even though the GUI is the primary way to interact with the operating system, a computer user can still interact via the command prompt. In this task, we'll only cover a few commands that a computer user can run in the command prompt to obtain information about the computer system. Let's start with a few simple commands such as hostname and who am I. We have host name. This is the PC name. We can say in here settings, system, about. We can see it here. We can say system configuration. We can go to tools, system information, MS, Microsoft Information 32. We launch it. And under summary, system summary, we can see again system name. That's host name. Who am I? Administrator. Try hack me Windows Fun 2 administrator. The command hostname will output the computer name, which we saw. The command whoami will output the name of the logged in user. Next, let's look at some commands that are useful when troubleshooting. A command used often is ipconfig. This will use a lot when you do labs. For instance, here we can see this is our IPv4 address, IPv6 address, DNS suffix, subnet mask, and default gateway. The same, it's here, the same information we can see in try hack me. Each command will have a help manual to explain the expected syntax to execute the command properly, along with any additional parameters that can be added to the command to expand its execution. A command to retrieve the help manual for a command is /, we say here ipconfig /? And then you can see at the bottom, you see examples. And here you can see options that can be used, right? So this is the equivalent of the man command in the Linux operating system or Ubuntu operating system, right? So with the same example is given here, but let's go for who am I /? The same thing you can see with examples and then all the switches that you can use. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Note, to clear the command prompt screen, the command is clear screen. CLS, it's like clear on Ubuntu. The next command is netstat. Per the help menu. This command will display protocol statistics and current TCP/IP network connections. If we say here netstat, network stats, we can see different stats here. We see protocols, we see our active connections, right? And their relative ports that are running on, of course, the protocol that is running under, and then the states of it, right? And the address. Also, if we go netstat /? You can see a lot of actually the switches that you can use. In the above image, the line within the red box shows us an example syntax for the command. The structure tells us the netstat command can be run alone or with parameters such as A, B, E, etc. As you can see in here, the same manual or help syntax was used, and here we see the exact highlighted thing from try hack me. And then whatever the switches do. any of the parameters are appended to the root command netstat, in this case, the output changes. Play with a few to see for yourself. Yeah, so for instance, if we say netstat n will display addresses and port numbers in numerical form. Netstat n, you can see it here. Foreign addresses are in IPs and protocols instead of this. The net command is primarily used to manage network resources. This command supports subcommands. If you type net without a subcommand, the output will show the syntax for the root command, showing a few of the subcommands you can use. If we say net, here we can see commands that we can use with net. For the net command to display the help manual will not work. In this case, you need to use a different syntax, which is net help. Let's say net, let's try /? Net help. You can see that if we say net help, it will display the commands that are available. But if we say with the manual, help manual, it will display as if we just use the command. So if you wish to see the help information for net user, the command is net help user. If we say net user, you will see here the users that are available on our machine. But if we say here net help user, we can see the flags that can be used with the user keyword, net user keyword, net user, and then here you can see how you can use the options. You can use the same command to view the help information for other users' net subcommands such as local group, use, share, and session. Refer to the following link to see a comprehensive list of commands you can execute in the command prompt here. ss64.com. Here we can see it's an A to Z index of Windows commands. Answer the questions below. In system configuration, what is the full command for internet protocol configuration? We go to system configuration and here we see internet protocol configuration. This is the full command. For the ipconfig command, how do you show detail information? We jump, we say clear screen, and here we say ipconfig /? And we need to search detailed information. Display full configuration information is all. So we say here ipconfig /all.